kids, where are you? It's time for all the art to tell stories.
Nestled deep within a valley, surrounded by ancient pine trees that seemed to murmur secrets in the wind, lay the idyllic town of Whispering Pines. By day, the town was a picture of tranquility, with cobblestone streets meandering between thatched cottages, and the sweet aroma of freshly baked bread wafting from the local bakery. But when the sun dipped below the horizon and the full moon ascended into the velvety night sky, a touch of magic descended upon the town, transforming it into a realm of wonder and mystery. In the heart of this enchanting place lived a young girl named Shimmer. With her large, expressive eyes that sparkled like polished emeralds and a smile that could brighten the gloomiest of days, Shimmer was a bundle of boundless energy and unwavering courage. Her spirit was as free as the wind, and her heart was as warm as the summer sun, always ready to lend a helping hand to those in need. It was these qualities that caught the attention of the town's wise elders, who had long been searching for someone special to carry on a sacred tradition. One fateful evening, as Shimmer sat beneath the ancient oak tree in the town square, gazing up at the moon, the elders approached her. Their robes, embroidered with symbols of the moon and stars, billowed gently in the breeze, and their eyes glowed with a wisdom that seemed to span centuries. "Shimmer," the eldest older said, his voice as soft as the rustling of leaves, "you have shown great courage and kindness beyond your years. We believe you are the one we have been waiting for." Confused but intrigued, Shimmer listened intently as the elders explained the town's long-kept secret. Every full moon, the townspeople would write down their hopes, dreams, and messages of encouragement. It was the duty of the chosen one, the Moonlight Messenger, to deliver these messages to the intended recipients, spreading hope and joy throughout the town. "Will you accept this sacred task?" the elder asked, his eyes searching Shimmer's face for an answer. Without hesitation, Shimmer nodded her head vigorously. "I will," she exclaimed, her voice filled with excitement and determination. And just like that, Shimmer's journey as a Moonlight Messenger began. As the next full moon approached, Shimmer prepared for her first mission. She donned a magnificent cape made of shimmering silver moonbeams, which seemed to come alive under the moonlight, casting a soft, ethereal glow around her. The cape fluttered in the breeze, as if it were a living, breathing thing, and it illuminated even the darkest corners of the town, making her feel like a true hero. In her hand, she held a magical map, drawn with paths and secret trails that only she could see. The map whispered directions in a language that only her ears could understand, guiding her through the town's winding streets and hidden alleyways. With a deep breath and a determined look in her eyes, Shimmer stepped out into the night, ready to embark on her first adventure. The night air was crisp and cool, filled with the scent of pine and the soft glow of the moon. The stars twinkled overhead like diamonds scattered across the sky, and the town lay silent, as if holding its breath in anticipation. Shimmer had 3 important messages to deliver that night, each one carrying the hopes and dreams of the townspeople. Her first stop was at the bakery of Mr. Willowtree, a kind-hearted man who had been struggling to find the secret ingredient for his famous bread. For weeks, he had tried everything, but nothing seemed to work, and his spirits had begun to wane. As Shimmer approached the bakery, she could smell the faint aroma of burnt bread, a sign of Mr. Willow Tree's frustration. She knocked on the door, and after a moment, Mr. Willow Tree opened it, his face tired and drawn. "Who are you?" he asked, his voice filled with suspicion. "I'm the Moonlight Messenger," Shimmer replied, holding out the glowing message. "I have something for you." Mr. Willow Tree took the message and read it carefully. "Add a pinch of joy," it said, shining brightly in the darkness. At first, he was confused, but then a smile spread across his face. "Of course," he exclaimed. "How could I have forgotten?" With newfound enthusiasm, he rushed back into the bakery, and within minutes, the sweet aroma of freshly baked bread filled the air, a sign that hope had been restored. Next, Shimmer headed towards the tall clock tower where Granny Tealeaf, the town's herbalist, lived. Granny Tealeaf was known for her healing herbs and potions, but lately her garden had been struggling. As Shimmer climbed the stairs to the clock tower, she could hear Granny Tealeaf muttering to herself. "What am I doing wrong?" she sighed. "Why won't my plants grow?" Shimmer knocked on the door, and Granny Tealeaf opened it, her eyes filled with sadness. "Who are you, child?" she asked. "I'm the Moonlight Messenger," Shimmer replied, handing her the message. "This is for you." Granny Tealeaf read the message carefully. "Share your kindness," it whispered sweetly. She nodded her head in understanding, a tear rolling down her cheek. "You're right," she said. "I've been so focused on my own problems that I've forgotten about others." With a new sense of purpose, she rushed out of the door and headed towards her garden, ready to share her knowledge and her herbs with the townspeople. Finally, Shimmer turned towards the old cobblestone bridge, where a lonely owl named Ollie lived. Ollie was a talented singer, but he had lost his confidence after a performance that had gone wrong. Since then, he had hidden away in the bridge, too afraid to sing in front of others. As Shimmer approached the bridge, she could hear Ollie's soft sobs. "I'll never be able to sing again," he cried. "I'm a failure." Shimmer climbed onto the bridge and sat down next to him. "Ollie," she said, gently placing a hand on his wing. "I'm the Moonlight Messenger, and I have a message for you." Ollie looked up at her, his eyes filled with hope. "What does it say?" he asked. Shimmer handed him the message, and he read it carefully. "Light the night with your song," it said. For a moment, Ollie was silent. Then he took a deep breath and began to sing. His voice was soft at first, but as he gained confidence, it grew stronger and more beautiful, filling the night with its gentle melody. As Shimmer listened to Ollie's song, she felt a sense of peace and joy wash over her. She had done it. She had delivered the messages and brought hope and happiness back to the town. But her journey was not over yet. As she began to make her way home, storm clouds gathered on the horizon, and the wind began to howl, sending shivers down her spine. The storm hit with a vengeance, rain pouring down in sheets, and lightning flashing across the sky. Shimmer's cape, once billowing proudly in the wind, now flapped uneasily, and she struggled to stay on her feet. She knew she had to find shelter, but the storm had made it impossible to see the path ahead. Just when she was about to lose hope, a glowing rabbit named Luna hopped out of the shadows. Luna's fur was a soft silvery white, and her eyes glowed with a warm, friendly light. "Worry not, Moonlight Messenger," she said, her voice as gentle as the rain. "I'll guide the way." Shimmer followed Luna through the storm, her heart filled with gratitude. Luna's glowing presence lit up the hidden trails, and soon they were safely on their way home. When they finally reached Shimmer's cottage, the storm had passed, and the moon was shining brightly once again. Shimmer and Luna sat on the porch, watching the moon drift lazily across the sky. "Thank you, Luna," Shimmer said, smiling at the rabbit. "You saved me." Luna laughed, her eyes twinkling. "It was my pleasure," she replied. "After all, we're friends now, aren't we?" Shimmer nodded her head, feeling a warmth spread through her heart. She had learned many things that night, but the most important lesson was that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. And with the help of friends, both old and new, anything is possible. From that night on, Shimmer looked forward to each full moon, eager to embark on new adventures. As the Moonlight Messenger, she knew that there would always be challenges along the way, but she also knew that she had the courage and the strength to overcome them. And as long as there was hope, there would always be a light to guide her path. If you like our stories, please like, subscribe, and turn on the little bell so you won't miss exciting stories every day. You are also welcome to share it with family and friends to listen to the story together. Love you.